How to spot fashion trends that actually fit your customer. Because not every trend is made for your audience. Every season brings a wave of new colours, new silhouettes, new aesthetics that dominate the runways and your social media feeds. But for brands and retailers, chasing every trend can be a very costly mistake. The real challenge isn't spotting what's trending, it's knowing which trends actually fit your customer, your client profile. Because not every trend is made for every single audience. Let's start with the foundation. Understanding your customer. I talk about client profile a lot, customer profile. It's the starting point that everything links back to. Every brand has a core audience with specific values, lifestyle, aspirations. These are the anchors that define what resonates and what doesn't. Before adopting any trend, it's essential to revisit who the customer actually is. What motivates their purchases? Are they driven by comfort, status, sustainability, or self-expression? A trend that aligns with those motivations will feel authentic. One that doesn't will feel forced. Next, analyze the trends itself. Not all trends are created equally. Some trends are micro trends, which means they are trends that have fleeting moments born from viral content, and others signal a deeper cultural shift. For example, a sudden surge in metallic accessories is a short-lived aesthetic, but the growing demand for gender-neutral accessories reflects on long-term changes in a consumer's mindset. The key is to distinguish between noise and actual movement. Ask yourself, does this trend reflect a temporary style, or does it connect to a broader value or behavior that my customer cares about? Then look at the data and behavior, including best and worst sellers. And customer feedback can reveal how audiences are going to respond to emerging styles that you may want to test. If engagement spikes and sales are high when showcasing a minimalistic shape, but drops when you launch a bold sweater, that's obviously a clear signal of what your customer prefers. Data just doesn't show popularity, it shows what's relevant to a specific audience segment. Another powerful filter is brand identity. Every brand has a visual and an emotional DNA, which effectively is your signature. When a trend complements that DNA, it enhances the brand story. When it clashes, it confuses the audience. For instance, a heritage brand on timeless craftsmanship and perfection might selectively adopt a trend like sustainable materials, but will avoid fast fashion. The goal is to evolve without losing authenticity. Testing your audience and your customer is also crucial. Before fully committing to a trend and to bulk units, experiment with limited collection, capsule drops, or digital previews. You can gain feedback on these digital previews, and you can test the sales against the capsule drops. It will allow real-time feedback without overextending resources. If customers respond positively, then scale it. If not, you can pivot quickly. The ability to plan and react is your biggest defense against micro trends, low sales, and wastage. Finally, remember that customers don't just buy clothes, they buy identity. They buy into your brand for a reason of how you make them feel. The trends that fit best are those that help them express who they are and who your customer aspires to be. When a brand understands that emotional connection, it can filter trends and give them meaning, not just aesthetics. In summary, spotting which fashion trends fit your customer profile requires a balance of insight, intuition, and integrity. Know your audience deeply, analyze trends critically, align with brand values and your mission statements. Soft launch and test strategically. And always prioritize authenticity over hype, Because in fashion, relevance isn't about following every trend. It's about choosing the right ones that make the customer feel seen, understood, and inspired. Then you will have a returning customer and growing sales, and a customer that is clear of your brand message. Hi, my name is Sarah. I'm a fashion product developer. I help up and coming and established brands to grow their business, create loyalty within their customer through client profiling, brand protection, and understanding the fashion industry. I'm running a November promotion which will close on the 20th of December. To build yourself up to plan a successful business for 2026 so you're prepared for 2026, comment fashion and I'll send you a free strategy call where we can talk about any challenges or pressure points that you may be experiencing. I've compiled a number of coaching sessions with a huge plan for success discount. I'll be happy to tell you about those packages on our call. Until the next video, thank you very much for listening. Bye bye for now.